Halo has some glitched characters that appear in the campaigns. In this episode of the Halo Files, I'll explain why they look the way they do. Permutations in Halo have existed since Halo 1, but Halo 2 introduced a new system that can call for specific variants at any time. These permutations have labels, so to spawn the correct variant, a dev has to enter the appropriate label. However, there's a few instances in the series where oversights produce glitched characters. When a biped uses a label that doesn't exist, its armor permutations randomize and turn white if it has a color change shader. The most famous example is the Honor Guard Councilor on Gravemind. Elite ranks in Halo 2 use 2 copies, one for each voice actor.
Guess I have one blue eye and one green eye. Can we get on with it?
I'll use it well.
If we look at the Elite model tag, it's set to remove the dogmatic variants from Gravemind's scenario. This was done to save memory, as elites are not the primary enemies on this level. However, the Zealot's character tag only spawns dogmatic zealots, no matter the mission. Since dogmatic elites are stripped from Gravemind, we get the Honor Guard Councilor instead. Removing the cult command for the dogmatic zealot will spawn a proper elite zealot. A lesser known example is this grunt on Oracle. Like elites, grunt ranks also come in pairs.
Need to change backpack. If okay with you, me need go take pee.
If we look at the grunt's spawn point, it's supposed to end in dope, but because it's dog, it spawns a white grunt. It looks like an ultra, but it's actually a spec ops. Moving to Halo 3, fans may remember these glitched elites in the crashed Flood ship on Floodgate. They too are using the wrong label. They're set to spec ops when they should be either spec ops SCL or spec ops dog. Fixing this turns them to proper spec ops elites. Our last example for today is the Bob elite on Oni Sword Base. If we go to their spawn points, the mission designer accidentally placed the Bob's command script name in the actor variant box. This causes two things: the Bob to spawn with random white armor, and they'll never disappear because they're not using the Bob command script. Here's the thing: Reach attempted to fix the armor permutation oversight by turning a biped to its default variant when entering names, so the Bob should still have Golden Ranger armor, but it doesn't. The problem is that NPC Reach elites have their default variant set to minor SCL, which no longer exists in Reach. By moving the command script name to the placement script box, the Bob is back to normal, and will disappear in a few seconds after the player spots it. Subscribe for more.